When they went to like their chin action where they cut through, which they don't do a lot of, when they did that, we just tried to hold that guy there. So when he came off the ball screen, we just dropped and then we switched it up top. So when they went into their flat ball screen up top, we wanted to weak it and send it to their weak hand. And then when they were going to go Spain, are you speaking my language? Okay. And when they wanted to go Spain, right there, we just brought our guy up and switched it up top, and then we dropped our 5. But we wanted to make sure the 5 greeted the 5 diving, so he wasn't getting a deep post up at time. That's why you saw Bilodeau get that kind of a 10-foot right there. He can make that, and we wanted to have an early hand with him right there. But we just didn't want Andrews and Sebastian Mack attacking Trey. We wanted to keep that out of there. They exited. They sent it the other side in the second half a couple times, so we had to stay right there, then drop out of it. You saw them snake it a couple times and get us. And that if they would have stayed the same side, we'd have been fine in our drop. But when they snaked it, we dropped back like we were going to go Spain. And now that created the space to be able to to be able to snake. So then we switched at the end of the game and told him to touch his shoulder. And when he exited out of it, we would still stay with it like we did, because you just can't ignore that when he goes to the other side. So when we weak it, we keep it to that side. Okay? So now we come up into it that way. Well, he exits the other way. Now we told that other guy to hold in cover 2 to play that if he went and took it. So he took it and they went out of it. Our guy in cover 2, you got to come high in cover 2 and force him to throw it to the corner, because that's why you see all those wing to corner 1-mores. You got to eliminate it, so they got to 1-more and invert it, but throw it to the corner. But when you throw it to the corner, that's hopefully more time. Then you X out of that in your rotation, then everybody has to come over to it. So then once we got to that and we knew the exit, so we called off what we were doing, and then we played it flat, but we touched his shoulder to take the space so they wouldn't get that. Make sense?